Good morning, YouTubers. This is Nixie. It's a beautiful fall feel-like day here in Knoxville. I love this weather. This is my favorite time of the year. Fall is. A lot of people it's spring, but mine is fall. I just want to make a correction on my video last week I made. I said I only lost 10 pounds. Actually, I've lost 17 pounds. I started at 347. And I am now 330, so that's 17 pounds. I think that doctor said I lost another 10 pounds, and the 10 got stuck in my head. So 17 pounds, so that's actually good. You know, pretty good. It's better than nothing, but we're still working on it. Work. I started my second job last week. I'm still kind of in training. The second job I have, they do lots of training. I didn't realize how much training they do. So today I go in at 10 to 3, and I'm still in training for cashier. So, which I have lots of experience as a cashier, but you know, each company has its own policy. So, how am I doing with that? I've been packing my lunch and taking it. You know, post-op people will know. If you're out and about, you carry your little bag everywhere you go. So it's going to be part of my life, you know, with the foods I can eat and won't hurt my stomach and stuff, my pouch afterwards. So I'm just going ahead and making it part of my life and doing it. I will say at my second job, they don't want us to have water, you know, at our register and stuff. And I plan on going back 2 weeks after, you know, I have my surgery. So I guess I'll have to get my doctor to write a note, which in their company policy they say, you know, they make exceptions for medical conditions and stuff like that. So I don't see that being a problem. I'm sorry, my mouth is dry. I just woke up. Excuse me a minute. Sorry. Anyway, so that's just something. There was one day that I was like stressed coming home from my first job teaching, and I wanted to go through McDonald's and get something, and I stopped that thought immediately and said no. You know, and I went to the gym and I worked out and I was fine. So I got through that. Being tired, there was just one day I was really tired, so I'm just looking at it. It's my new way of life. I'm just going to have to readjust to do that. You know, just readjust and make my life better and make healthier decisions. You know, I've got to get that in my head. One thing I also wanted to talk to you about was, and yesterday I took my bag, and I love red peppers. And I eat them like an apple. I wash them and I eat them like an apple. So, and with the girls that were there, they were just astonished, like, how do you do that? And, you know, I told them it's good. You know, I like it, so maybe I inspired them to do something. And they were talking about, I would like to eat healthy. It's just so expensive. And I told them, I said, you know, for years I've told myself, it's too healthy to eat, or too expensive to eat healthy. You know, and when you really start looking at it, it's just like a quarter a dime. And I feel like my health is more important now that I'm older and wiser. But I try to encourage them to start eating healthy now because they're young. They're in college, so they're in their early 20s. So anyway, something that Lynn, my nurse coordinator, asked us to do was to make a self-care list. And I have made my self-care list, and I was going to share that with you guys. A little backstory on my self-care list. I had to look up what a self-care list is. What does that mean? How do I take care of myself? So that was my starting point. So you can look up, I typed in self-care list, or what does it mean? I Googled it. And I got all kinds of responses. So I had to sit and think, excuse me, my nose was itching. What do I want to do? What's something I need to do? So, one of the things, and I'm sure your self-care list could evolve over time, which I think it will, especially when some of this stuff starts becoming habit, because I put some stuff on there, it's you know, that I need to make a habit. That hasn't been a habit. My first one is exercise. So I wrote 10 things because that's what she wanted us to do. And she was telling us that she had to help a lady make a self-care list. And one of the poor lady's self-care list was to get up and take a bath. Because she wasn't even physically getting up out of bed. I think that was 3 times a week she was to take a bath, and then every day she's supposed to get up out of bed and sit up for an hour. So, you can start as low as that. I feel like mine's more like in the middle, and then there's probably people that have bigger self-care goals than I do. But my first one is exercise, and I wrote out beside it, I'm worth it and nothing will stop it. So, like yesterday during our break, while I was at work, I worked 10 to 7 yesterday. I walked. We got 2 15-minute breaks. I walked outside in the parking lot. It was beautiful yesterday. It was like 78 and sunny, so it was hard to stay inside all day. But I got out and walked every day. Now, I'm not going to tell you I'm perfect and I do it every day, but I have this in my head and I try to do it every day. Meditate daily, and I like peace. So I've started meditating. I found a little app on here. I think it's Zen.com. I'll have to let you guys know. I'll put it at the bottom of this if anybody wants to do it. But you hit enter, and you go in, and it rings 3 bells, and you just sit there and quiet. It's really hard to sit and be quiet and just concentrating on your breathing, and it's just really relaxing. I do it before I go to bed, and I say my prayers too, but not during that time. But I just concentrate on my breathing and try to let my mind just be at peace. With teaching and my second job, I deal with a lot of people daily, and I don't have very much time where it's quiet, other than when I'm asleep. But I feel like that's just important for me. And I've been kind of slacking on this one, so I'm going to try to pick up on it tonight, actually. Excuse me. And my third self-care list is to take my vitamins every day. I'm actually going to buy a new vitamin box, and I'll try to show you. I should have brought it in here. I might try to show you in another video. But I have a daily vitamin box. It's just one of the long ones. That has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It just has the letter. So, like tonight, I'll put all my vitamins in there for the week. Of course, I take my calcium, my vitamin D at night, and some of them in the mornings. So that's where that's at. And I have beside my bed, and I try to keep a glass of water beside my bed. And first thing I do, I get up, I take my vitamins, just to get into that habit of, after post-op of the vitamins I have to take, and the different regimens that I've seen you guys, talk about, have to take. And if you're pre-op and you're just watching this, once you have your surgery, you will have to take different vitamins at different times throughout the day. So this is just a really good habit to get into, taking it, and it's good for your body. And also, with the hair loss, is just one of the side effects of uterine gastric bypass. And some people said they took their vitamins before and they haven't lost their hair. So, and all your other vitamins and minerals that your body needs, it's just a good idea to start getting those numbers up. And your doctor takes your blood, like mine did, and they see where you're lacking and what vitamins you really need to take. So, vitamins is just a good habit to get into. 4, getting my nails and my toes done. With my 3 children and my husband, I let myself go sometimes, like all mothers do. So I'm going to start making a habit of going and getting my toes and nails done regularly, because I enjoy it. It makes me feel good. My husband likes it to look good, so. To color and really color. I like to color in the coloring book, and it's a stress reliever and it's fun. So I've been meaning to buy coloring books, which I was at the dollar store and didn't even think about it. So, but my daughter has some here, but I'm gonna buy some of my own and start drawing. And they also, I'm gonna try to get my sister to go. It's called Twisted Paint, and they give you a canvas and paint, and they teach you how to paint a picture. So, but it's like $40, so I have to save for that. But I like to go do that. Going hiking once a month, which I haven't started this one, and I need to get on to this one. Oh gosh, I didn't realize it was already 10 minutes. Sorry guys, I'll hurry. So I like to be in the woods, and we used to go camping all the time, and I want to go hiking. So that's one, and it's another form of exercise, but it's a way for me to relax, to get away from everything also. 7 is watch funny videos on YouTube. I need to laugh more. Who don't? And so I'm going to try to watch those at least a couple times a week and just laugh and be silly. Burn the candle. I love candles. So just to burn them and have them in my house. Also, I have those tarp warmers that you can get either at Walmart or Yankee Candle. I love Yankee Candle because you can get those tarts you have to watch on sale, and you get them for $1 because they're normally $2. Sometimes you can get them cheaper than $1. But anyway, just to burn a candle and have the smell. Declutter my bedroom. My bedroom is like my fortress. I go in there with all my teenagers and everything. Sometimes I just go in there and shut the door. It gets cluttered sometimes with work. Excuse me. With work and everything. So just to declutter. And my last one is to buy myself some clothes. You know, a couple times a month just to buy myself clothes. And I know right now I really don't need to buy a whole lot of clothes, but just to have that on my self-care list would be good. But so that's my self-care list. So maybe, you know, you guys can start making or thinking about a self-care list, because you know, we all need to take care of ourselves. It's more important. Thank you for all my new subscribers and the ones that are commenting. I really appreciate it. And I will follow you guys back. And thank you for the support. You guys are just wonderful. And you all have a restful Sunday and a good week. And I'm still trying to watch everybody's videos. And I will check in with you next week. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.